The Y-High Indians have been on a tear in the Bayside, dropping their only scrap this season to the kings of the first state, Dover. Now they clash with the St. Michael's team that hasn't won a game at all this season, and it proved to be more of an exhibition game than a competitive affair. Out of the highlights we go. We started the third. Nathan Sadler kicks it to Eddie Robinson, who attacks the glass for two. Then Y-High, they got to work. Taiwan Hardy, with little resistance, pushes forward and underhands the ball into the cup. 70-12. You heard me right, folks. Antoine Wilson extends the lead by 3 thanks to this sweet swish. And he repeats the feat from the opposite side of the arch with no man on. By his lonesome, he fires a 3 and he gets it. Coach Waller, though, he wants the team to keep working. However, Y-High, they go on to beat St. Michael's 101-16. Ay, 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 ay. And this is a shocker right here. We all knew the Crabbers were good, but ay Dios mío. Christian Waters nets 9 3-pointers for 36 points. As them Crabbers, they clobber one of the best in the Bayside by 40, 100-60, the final score. From one dominant team to another, the Easton Lady Warriors have been hosting basketball clinics across the Bayside. They are 20-0. Now they welcome the Stephen Decatur Seahawks, looking to win 21 straight. We started the third. Easton up 45-19. Maya Jeter, no fear, attacks the basket, and she gets 2 to go. Little game of hot potato right here by the Lady Warriors as Rachel Lapp gets the rock and lays in 2. Now check this next play out. Jeter fakes the toss, pulls off a trick shot, draws the foul, drains the bucket, and one, son. Easton, they were a machine. Lily Osborne with the offensive board right here. She's going to go coast to coast. She attacks the paint, goes over Shelby Roseman to get the deuce, and the crowd, they were loving the Warriors' show. Decatur would finally get one back thanks to this tray from Jess DeLisi, but it was all Warriors all day as they go on to go 21-0 heading into their final game of the season. 57-25, the final score.
I attribute the victory to the team. Without the team, we wouldn't have won.
We did a great job moving the ball. We were able to spread it around early in the game, different players to score. I think we had at halftime 8 players in the book scoring, which is huge for us. We're not settling just for one player. Maya had a big game. Emily hit some big shots. Lily's defense in the second half is what I really think turned the game around quickly for us.
I mean, they're a really aggressive team, so we just decided to attack them early, hopefully get them in foul trouble, so work in our favor.
And the boys, they continue the success, beating the Seahawks 68-66 in a nail-biter, where the Seahawks, they just couldn't keep going as they fall to 11-10 in the season. Another nail-biter in our backyard has the Rams, they fall in the final seconds to the Colonels, 62-64. And the Lions, they travel to Snow Hill, and they beat the Eagles in convincing fashion, 84-63. Now let's go to Valhalla to check out the clash between the Jags and the Vikings. Festive atmosphere, thanks to the DJ and some bangers. Now let's go on to the action. In transition, the Vikings, they get 2 to go. Then the Jags, they pounced on the Vikings with Felicia W. going coast to coast. And my apologies for not having full names. These are the rosters that I was given. The Jags, they kept on rolling right here with this offensive board and the kick to the outside for the tray. And a nice weaving play right here for the Vikings. Janae Smith infiltrating the paint and getting the deuce. The Jags, they were too much for the Vikings as they go on to win 58-54. The final score. And congratulations to the Y-High Indians on a spectacular outing at the Indoor Track State Finals. Pont de Jour placed second with a high jump of 6 feet and 2 inches. In the girls, 4x200, Brianna Stevenson, Kristen Barrett, and Deltaba Thabo. And Aaliyah Harris, they placed second. And speaking of Harris, Aaliyah ran the 55 with a national qualifying time of 7.13 seconds. That is just incredible. Makes sense, though, given Coach Mike Trendowski's motto of champions are what champions do. Kudos to the Y-High Indians. And the Terps, they seem unstoppable after winning 9 in a row, clocking the Wildcats 76-67. Now let's finish in the first state, where the Eagles, they fell to William Penn 45-47. And good news if you're a New Orleans Saints fan. Earlier today, Drew Brees announced on Instagram that he will be returning to the Saints for the 2020 season. It will be his 20th season in what is sure to be a Hall of Fame career. He'll surely be looking to tack on more touchdowns and passing yards to his already impressive resume, as it boasts 547 scores and 77,416 yards. Do you guys see the Saints being a threat next year?
I think so. I think they're a threat just about every year. Breeze is definitely ending his career, but he's still got it.
I've been worried about it for weeks.
Yes, we know Dan has. Yeah.
Where do they play?
New Orleans. No